Okay, we are live, my friends. Chia. I mean, check it out. So what's going on? I'm gonna put this over there. Okay, so what's going on right now is that I am editing the Revealing Hercules episode for tomorrow morning. I'm leaving tomorrow night at around 5 o'clock on a flight to Texas for the fitness convention, FitCon. Currently, I'm at this impasse right here in the video where I'm not sure if you guys will be able to hear what's going on in the video or if you'll just be able to hear me. I'm pretty sure you'll just be able to hear my microphone. Yeah, so I think you guys can only just hear my microphone. So I'm going to move the speaker closer to the microphone so you can hear a little bit of ambient, at least a little tiny bit. So basically, he just said, "Hey, my name's Ed," and then he goes into being like, "I'm here with Brian and LP, and I'm going to take you through this leg day." This scene right now seems awkward, and the only reason that it seems awkward is that like without context of knowing that Super Ed is a funny guy, you just think he's like being awkward. Like you think he's bad on camera, but he's not bad on camera. He was being sarcastic. So he's being like, "Hey, I'm Ed." So what I'm doing is I'm actually reinforcing a statement. This is something that you can do if you do have the. I mean, it's up to you if you have the I don't know, patience and work ethic to make this happen. You can make people in your videos seem a lot cooler by editing in pieces of their videos so that people know who they are. So he says, "Hey, where is it? Hey, I'm Ed," and then I'm going to jump to this. A few clips. So he's got some very prime videos that personally I do watch Super Ed, so I already know him, luckily. Yeah, and this is like, I didn't like lift with him to help me out or anything. I was just like having fun with a friend. But yeah, I'm putting up little clips of videos that I've already looked into that I know I love. So that is good. Hold on. Okay. I make poopies. Hey, if you guys are in here, oh, hold on. I think you guys aren't seeing anything right now. My apologies. Let me fix this real quick, friends. Wow. Screen capture. All of this screen. There we go. So whoever joins this in later is just going to be able to see literally nothing. Just hear my voice for a while. Yeah, if you guys are in here, you're plenty welcome to chat. I have the screen open on my left, so I can look over while I'm editing and actually see what you guys are saying. So feel free to like chat with me or whatever. I'm just going to be yabbering while I edit, kind of explaining what's going on. Dude, edit's so funny. I make poop. I make poopies. I make poop and then I watch movies. I can't wait for everyone to see this video tomorrow just so that they can comment on this whole poop thing. So freaking funny, man. I swear. Okay, where's the last one? I'm moving a little bit slow. I'll pick up my pace pretty soon here once I get kind of into the edit. For now, though, I'm just kind of trying to get it done, period. MC Gibberish. There we go. That's one I haven't done yet. MC Gibber. Gibber, 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 jabber, gibberish. Did I pull it down? Dang, you see my flow is off right now. Fuck bitches from the hood, man. Yeah, if you guys are watching this in the future, watching this replay, and you haven't checked out Super Ed yet, you should check out Super Ed. MC Gibberish is one of my favorites. 50-50. 4-5. So funny. You can grow your meat, which is his name of his thing. So funny, dude. Grow your meat down below. So I'm just adding a title right now. FYI, best font, which I probably shouldn't keep telling people this because everyone's going to have the same font as me. It's going to look like I'm copying people or whatever. Best font, though, is Bebes Nue. You can see it right here. I like to draw an outline and draw a shadow on the text, which may be called drop shadow in your editing program. Bitchy, ho fire with the phone finny. Fire, dippy don't be. I really hope that people go and check out Ed because I love him and he's starting a fitness channel now. So I'd like to see him get some views because he's badass, man. He's a funny guy. Phone fire, phone fitty, fitty with the phone fire. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 5. Hey, Ryan, just checking in to tell you that you're sexy as fuck. All right, Kay, love you, bye. All right, see you later, Master859. It was good to have you in here for a very, very brief amount of time. All right, hold on. So now what I'm doing on my phone, unfortunately, you guys obviously can't see this, but what I'm doing is I'm sending over video. Yeah, I'm sending over a video from my phone because I sometimes will videotape my phone, only if I need to, and I forgot my camera. My phone died. Hold on. We're still working. We gotta see if me and Ed talked at all during this. I don't think we did, so I think I'm just gonna smash some like music over this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm being a little bit distracted. Obesity Beast is trying to figure out when we're gonna leave my house tomorrow for the airport. I gotta keep the boy and I gotta keep him informed. You know what I mean? Otherwise, he's gonna be like, "What? What are we doing?" About to hit up that Accutane pretty soon, but I'm so pissed because my Aetna insurance is covered. It's just expensive, man. I feel your pain, bro. I'm really sorry that you have to go through Accutane because it's expensive as hell. It's like hundreds and hundreds, just hundreds of dollars a month. I definitely went through it. My insurance covered most of it, to be honest, so I can't quite say that I have your same struggle, but I definitely know what you mean. Yeah, so it looks like we just straight up lifted. We didn't talk. I recorded this quite a while ago, so sorry if it's like that. You know, you're trying to figure out why I don't know what's going on. Okay, and then we'll add this. Okay. Sorry, because I have a Windows computer but a Apple phone, I have to actually publish my video to YouTube from iMovie on the iPhone and then download that video from YouTube to get it to be able to be used on my video. Whereas other people who have MacBooks and iPhones can literally just airdrop it to themselves. I'm so jealous. Brian, see you in a few days. Hey, Nick Selfie, how you doing, baby? Yeah, I'm super stoked about that, man. You gonna be there? I mean, of course you're gonna be there. Why would you not be there? You live in Texas. It'd be asinine for you to not go. That's so dope, man. Yeah, man, we'll chop it up and catch up and all that good stuff. I'm really excited about it. Damn, getting them angles right now, Super Ed. Right, so right now I'm going through all the videos and just honestly trying to find out if I ever talk. I don't honestly think that I do. I think it's at the very end when I actually talk. Tuning in from Ireland, love everything you do, man. Damn, that's what's up, man. I appreciate the love. How do I pronounce your name? I'm not sure if it's Michael, Michelle, Mikael. I don't wanna butcher it. All right, this is the plan here with the editing. Obviously, when I recorded this, I knew that I was going to overlay video over it. That's why I'm talking for such a long time. Sorry, I'm like listening to what he's saying. Yeah, so I'm going to put a little musical clip. I'm going to put a little musical clip with the lifting footage over it. Then I'm going to switch to this narration and let it play through. I will be there. Stoked, wanted to pop in and say what's up. Hell yeah, Nick Selfie. I better see you, man. You better run up and yell babushka, motherfucker. What's up, Brian? Have you watched any good films or shows lately? House of Cards is the last one I've watched recently. That's pretty good. It's pronounced Mihal. It's Irish for Michael. Mihal. Damn, that's the coolest thing ever. That's cool, man. I like hearing stuff like that. Culture is like, it's my favorite thing in the world, man. It's culture. I think we've all got like such long lineages from different places, though, so we all have different things. It's kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Leslie Mendoza? How you doing, girl? He just keeps filming me. That's actually fun. I'm gonna leave that in there. That's really funny. Ed's a funny ass guy, man. I really like him. All right, so this is the musical clip I was talking about. So I'm gonna take a little tiny watch. This is how you do these little workout clips. You just take 3 different angles. So I'm gonna let him do 1 rep. I'm gonna take the audio off of it. I'm gonna slow it down to about half speed. I'm gonna get another angle of him again. Let him get up. Okay. And again, I'm going to take it, go half speed, and then we're going to take 1 shot of me on the leg press as well. He had this 1 shot I specifically really liked. He like went overboard. Where'd he go? Yeah, he went overboard on this shot and went around. They did like a panoramic thing going. Oh, yeah. So, also, the reason I like Ed so much, I know you guys have no damn clue who I'm talking about. He's a fellow YouTuber, but he's a comedian. But also, as his main job, he edits other people's YouTube videos. So he's like super, like similar to me. And it's very easy to talk with him and be kind of like friendly. We can kind of like chat and stuff. But also, like when I hand him the camera, he knows how to edit. Or I mean, he knows how to shoot to make it easy for me to edit. How goes it, people? Hey, how are y'all, you guys? Where are you guys watching from right now? I know we've got someone from Ireland, and I think it's beautiful and fantastic. I'm realizing that with this broadcasting system, you guys aren't able to see what I'm doing with my folders. Like, I currently have a folder up over the screen that you're watching. I can't actually see the Vegas screen, but all you guys can see is the Vegas screen. It's really weird. I'll have to fix that in future streams. Obviously, it's not really worth my time to like stop the stream to figure that out. But right now, I'm currently just fishing for some music, so I'm going over my CT folder because Lord knows I picked the best music for CT. So I'm just about to pump a few beats out in my head. I need something that's like hardcore and dope for like 5 to 10 seconds. That's not that cool. Editing seems very complicated. It is the most complicated thing I have ever done in my life. To me, it's one of the simplest things I've ever done in my life because I've done it so much. But yeah, without a doubt, it requires every one of your senses to be there. It requires you to be on point. You couldn't do this drunk. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I could do a lot of people's jobs drunk. I could make people food drunk. Would not be able to edit drunk. I would get just about nowhere. So I've currently gone through about 7 songs now. They all sound kind of lame to me. It's all right. We're going to pop it in. We're going to get one. Money. Let's see what this one is. Nah. Oh, found it. Okay, we got the music. So I'm going to pull it over here. I'm going to see what piece I want to use. Ooh, that's fire. Yeah, we're going to use that. This is actually, so you see how this music, I'm reading the audio levels. See how the audio levels go big? So when it goes big, that's obviously when the music's actually playing. All this is build up. But we can actually use build up to our advantage and build through the end of a scene that has no music into a scene with music instead of making it abrupt. Hey, what's up, Tyler Simpson? How you doing, buddy? So, gonna see if this sounds good. Okay, I got the drop off a little bit. The drop is so important. There we go. Cool. So now I gotta time this. I gotta time this to the beat real quick. It just makes more sense if it's timed to the beat. Okay, we're gonna switch it on the hi hats, the clacks, the. Finding music is the hardest thing. You always find the fire. Thank you, Goody. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it definitely is the hardest thing. I put hours into finding music, but I mean, it always ends up paying off, especially when you have a library of music to listen to. Like when you've already like gone through the effort of finding the winners, then you just have a folder full of winners. That's the shit. Are you gonna be at FitCon, Goody? I've already asked you. I just want you to say yes, so I know you're gonna be there. Okay, and then we switch to me. Okay, that's actually perfect. The music winds down and does like a thing. So then we can jump right into the narration. What type of injury could you get during a leg press? I literally just finished my leg session. A lot of stuff could happen, obviously, like anything doing with your ligaments and joints and tendons and stuff. But likely what the most common, I guess, leg press injury is going to be is something with your lower back. You know, whether that's your coccyx or you actually like burst a disc or anything like that. It's kind of all going to depend. But when people come to the bottom of the leg press, usually they aren't flexible enough to actually come to the bottom of the leg press, so their lower backs round in order to compensate for that range of motion, and it can sometimes be like really detrimental. Yes, I'll be there on Saturday. That's what's up, boy. That's tight, man. Hell yeah, I'm stoked to see you. Hold on with a little Snapchat. Hold on, guys. What is going on, everybody? Check it out. I am live streaming my editing process for Revealing Hercules on my second channel. You can screenshot the screen right now and come join for about the next probably hour and a half. So I just had to hit the Snapchat real quick, friends. We're going to have some more people in here in a second. I don't know why. I don't even need more people. Like, it doesn't really matter to me if people are here or not. Like, it's dope. I'm stoked that you guys are in here watching this. But I just do this because I know it records. So it's there forever after this. People can kind of like get tips and stuff as they go. But it's also fun to know there's 16 of you guys here watching. Makes it way more fun for me. Okay, so it looks like I really quickly graze over leg press and go straight into talking about dumbbell sumo squats. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So it's something I got to deal with here. It's all right. It's all about the editing, not about the filming. Some people are more about the filming and less about the editing. I think both have value, but I will say that I am a better editor than I am a camera presence. Not that I'm bad, but yeah, you definitely have your strengths and stuff. Okay. So we just show a few reps of the leg press because then we start blabbering on about sumos. So I want to jump into sumos. This is the clip that Eddie, Super Ed, only filmed like a second and then turned off the camera. I don't know why. So I got to get rid of that. We filmed another one for me. Hi, Brian. What's up, Jordan Neves? How you doing, baby? Refresh his Snapchat to think, damn, this is trippy. I know, because you guys can't see me right now on the live stream. I'm only showing you this screen, and then you can hear me. It's kind of funny. If you open the Snapchat now that you just heard over the microphone, you can actually see what I'm looking like in real life or where I am, which, I mean, obviously, most of you guys already know that, but yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay, so because my form, this is the first time Ed's ever done these, so his form is not perfect, obviously, because it's his first time ever doing these. So because I know my form is actually perfect, or not perfect, but just good, I'm going to do mine first while I explain the demonstration. Like I go through the exercise in words. I'll show mine because I know it's right, and then I'll go to his, which by that point you'll know how the exercise works. He's really big on these wide shots. I like him. It's not really my thing, but I do like him. Yeah, he really loves to show the entirety of what's going on. Something for me to take notice on. It's actually a really good style that I don't implement. Okay, so what I like to do if I know the camera is moving throughout an exercise, I don't actually have two different cameras. You know, I don't actually have two shots of the same exercise. But what I can do is I can time my cuts so that when the angle is different, we're at the same range of motion with the lift. See what I'm saying here is at the bottom of this first scene, we come to the ground, and then in the next scene, I'm at the ground. So now it looks like we're cutting from one camera to another camera of the exact same exercise, even though it's about 4 reps different. Or we could even do this with wholly different sets. There you go. See that? It's just honestly a way of like tricking production value into your edits and your videos. And you might as well, right? Like I don't know why people don't try a little harder. Because it's pleasurable for me to watch this scene after I edit this way instead of just leaving it kind of like drab, all one shot. Okay, and then this is the shot of Ed. Now, I think he did it twice. I'm assuming the second one's better because I probably gave him some tips and stuff. So yeah, here we go. He's going so fast. Ed is definitely not a bodybuilder, which is totally fine. But it's just funny because like when you do this exercise, it's not about how many reps you're doing. It's just literally about the squeeze and feeling it and using your ass to lower the weight and stuff. But he's definitely just doing like straight up reps. He's doing reps like you should if you're like a baseball player weightlifting. I slowed it down for him a little bit. There you go. Makes the camera a little bit more steady, but also shows the form a little better. This is cool. First live. That's what's up, Bailey. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, and then I keep blabbering on. You know me. I'm always blabbering on. Just because I don't like to have I don't like it when people just talk. I think it's so boring. And when you don't have any sort of, you know, break between talking and what's actually being seen on the screen. So if I can have B-roll over me talking, that's what I want. So then he makes a joke, so I cut that out. I cut that in or whatever. So like we go from education to fun. Did not know that with dumbbell sumo squats. What the whole thing about like squeezing and feeling it? Definitely not a weight exercise. He's all he's all, dude, you're a good talker, man. Like you're a good speaker. I know the comments are coming that are gonna be like, is that guy fucking stoned the whole time? People are totally gonna call him out for being stoned, which he wasn't. But it's just the way he talked in that scene. I know people are gonna call it. Yes. Yeah, dumbbell sumo squats, man. They are one of the best exercises I've ever ran into in this game here. You know, I'm saying, just lost the game. So did you, if you remember that game from like years and years ago. So that says something about isolations. So I'm showing some of the isolations. All right, all right. I got this really cool shot of him. There's certain exercises that I've shot so many times and I've seen it after I upload it to my computer and I've edited it and stuff so many times that I know how they look good. And so I'll purposely do certain things. Like this shot right here is a great shot. I like how that foot is coming into the foreground out of focus while his body is in the background, but it is in focus. So it creates depth to the shot, which is great. Look at me talking like I'm actually like smart or I know what the hell I'm doing. This is all just stuff I've like come up with as I've gone. Awesome getting to see this live. That's what's up, girl. That's so sick. Welcome. Besides your hernia, have you ever had an injury occur in the gym? Yeah, I've had a lot of like little injuries and stuff, shoulder stuff. Nothing like, you know, like I was doing a bench and then snap. Nothing like that, but like, you know, you work out and then you go home and then you're like, is there something wrong with me? And you get all nervous. I've had that happen. And, you know, and then like I tweaked my shoulder or something like that. But I've gotten injured many times. I've broken my ribs 2 times for sure. I can't remember if the third one was break or like a crack. But yeah, done lots of terrible things myself. I usually miss out on these, but I finally here on time. That's what's up. You talk really fast in your YouTube videos. Is that something you naturally do or just for the tubes? I'm a quick speaker in reality, because during high school I kind of developed this thing where I speak very quickly because when you're in social situations with teenagers, they like to force you out of the conversation. Like they really want to like speak quickly and get their topic out. And then if you're taking too long to say it, then they're going to give no fucks and just move on. They're not going to wait for you. So I've like built this way of talking where I try to say my point as quickly as possible with as like I try to make each of my words as valuable as possible and try not to have any filler in my conversation. So I have like short to the point sentences to say, but I also say them very quickly. So I always get my point across. About 90% of the time in a conversation, I get my points out without the other person cutting me off. So yeah, I didn't see there's a chat to this. What's up, Kelsey? Welcome. You've just been watching, lurking, huh? What programs are you using for editing, Brian? This is Sony Vegas Pro 11. Just personally one of my favorites. I've always used Sony Vegas Pro, so it's kind of like built into me. Even though I know other ones are better, even though I know I should be using probably Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere, I've just used Sony Vegas Pro for years and years now, so it's hard for me to kind of not use it. So I want to see if I can get this other window up for you. There we go. Sorry, I'm new to this broadcasting software that I'm using, so I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm in another program right now. So this is last week's episode of Hercules. So what I do is, because we use the same layout every time, right? We have like, oh, this intro thing, and then in between each scene is like, it'll say Warriors protein drink, Hercules style, and there's a little music in the background and stuff. What I'll do is, to make my life easier, because there's a lot of editing and goes into this initially, but then from that point on, you can use the same edits you've already put together. I just copy each of those breakers, those chapter breaks, go to my new project, and there we go, 49, there we go. And then I drop that new chapter break in there. So it says the wrong thing now. It'll say the wrong thing in the words up here. So later, before I render the video, I have to make sure that I don't forget to edit all those titles. Otherwise, it'll be like really random. It'll be like, protein warrior drink and nutrition. And then I'll be like talking about cardio. Man, your editing skills are so moist. That's what's up. I like that word. It's a good word. There we go. I just got Final Cut Pro. That's what's up, yo. It's a little intimidating, so don't be scared when you first get into it. You only need to know how to cut and how to drag. Cut and drag and delete. Those things are important. Everything else is literally pointless, and you don't have to worry about it for now. And then eventually you'll get into it. You'll be like, how do I crop and make the picture closer? And you Google that, and that's how you figure things out. That's your own film school. That's how I did it. Damn, I'm looking sweaty in this. Okay, so I am referring to my cardio schedule right now. And what I did is I filmed 2 different angles of us doing cardio. And so what I did is I just took the real-time clip, which was like 5 or 6 minutes. I smashed it as close as I can. This is as fast as I can fast forward to it. And this isn't fast enough for me. I just don't like the way that this looks. It's just not right. It's not fast enough. So now I'm going to create a render loop right here, and then go up here and click render. And within this loop, I want to render just that. So render loop region only. And I call all my fast forwards FF1, FF2, FF3, FF4 over and over and over until I get, all of the fast forwards that I need. So now I have to wait a second while I get this done. So let's see if I can show you guys what I'm doing on Google Chrome. Can I? It's really hard for me to tell what you guys can and can't see. Yeah, this program is very different. Here, let me add this screen. There we go. Okay, so now you guys can see what I'm doing over here in Google Chrome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, because I uploaded that video, like I was telling you. Because remember, I can't airdrop files from my cell phone, iPhone, to my computer directly. So what I have to do is upload it through the YouTube app. Then go to the video, which is right here, my movie 33. Cut it. Go over to this website called clipconverter.cc. Paste MP4 is what I want. I keep the start and the end of the video, the whole thing, unless I wanted a specific spot. So now I just let it convert. So this is all happening while the other thing is fast forwarding. So the key to, one of the keys to having your workflow stay fast is not just pause whenever there's something going on in your program where you can't edit anything else because the program's saving or something like that. Have other things you need to do. I need to do this. You know what else I need to do? I need to make a thumbnail, I need to make a description, and I need to make a title and keywords. So those are all other things that I could do right now if I didn't have anything else to do. You know what I'm saying? Does this all kind of it kind of makes sense? I'm not just crazy. All right. And then I've got that up. Okay, close the Chrome one. Then I'm going to drop this new download in. Okay, there we go. So we're almost done. So much stuff going on. It's hard to narrate while I'm doing it. Speaking out loud what your mind is thinking, the train of thought is very difficult, actually. I learned my life on Google, bro. I'm glad that you're smart and know, as a new age millennial kid like me, that we can learn literally anything we want to. We can do anything we want to just by Googling. You know what I mean? I always think it's weird when people are like, I don't know how to do things. I'm like, What do you mean you don't know how to do things? You just search it. Search it and it'll be done. That's all there is to it. Oops, so I closed that. Let's see, how do I do this in a faster way? Oh, you open up. There we go. Close that. Open that folder I just opened. And then find the FF1. FF1 is right here. So like a lot of these steps I could totally go without. Like I don't really need this to be as fast as possible, fast forwarded. I could have totally gotten away with not fast forwarding it super hard. But just personally, I like the way that it looks. So I do things that make me happy with the project. Because I feel like a lot of people just get things done so they can put a project up on YouTube. They can just get a video done. If I don't like the video that I'm putting up, then I know that I'm doing a disservice to myself and that my channel is going to suck and eventually implode and stop working. If you always only put up things that you know make you happy, then you will only ever have great content and you'll only ever improve and have people continue watching because it's good. Sorry, so there's another fast forward that I have to do. These fast forwards take a little bit of time. I'm just going to go into the chat real quick. Tosh Garanta and Tino, what's up, man? Hand clapping emojis to you too. Hey B, what's up, Lisa? How you doing, girl? Hey, what is the longest time you've had to take off the gym completely because of injury? I think it was 8 months, 6 months, 6 to 8 months, due to the ribs breaking. And then as soon as I got back, about 3 to 4 weeks after I recovered from that and was in the gym again, yep, bitch, you guessed it, broke my ribs again playing indoor soccer. Someone basically cheated and smashed my legs out, landed on my torso again, and pop, walked over to my best friend's ex-girlfriend at this time they were going out or whatever, and she was a nurse, and I was like, I think I broke them. She like, let me touch real quick. She's like, yep, definitely broke those. I was like, damn it, what the hell? What the hell? Why is it break? I don't want to break. No good. No. FYI, and please, I'm sorry if this is like a little bit overbearing and I've like pushed it too much, but yeah, you totally can ignore me if you want to. I don't mind. If any of you guys are interested in any of the pre-releases and stuff like that, on patreon.com, I release all the podcasts we record way before we actually put them up. Like there's one called Gym Intimidation that I forgot I haven't even put up on YouTube yet. It's been on Patreon for like 2 or 3 weeks. Today I just put up a Q&A that's only exclusive to Patreon, and Patreon people were the ones who asked the questions, sourced the questions. Also, I pre-release clothing. I show you guys like concepts and ideas. I have this all over print that I showed you guys earlier in this video, right about, what was it, here? I showed this in the Patreon like, I don't know, a week ago or something. This is also going to be available to purchase on Patreon like a week before anybody else publicly. And that's the last you're going to hear me mentioning Patreon in this stream. Just wanted to let you guys know that if you want to support, it helps me big time, and it's only $1. Okay, so there's a lot of setup here. When do we actually start? That's when we start. Lord knows I don't want anybody to think that we aren't actually doing cardio. That's a joke. We are always actually doing cardio. Me and John are actually very good at doing cardio. We usually only talk for the first 5 to 10 minutes. We keep pace, though. And then once we're both out of breath because we've been talking so much and keeping the intensity high, we both check out and put our headphones on. This angle made me look bigger than I am. There we go. Boom, boom. Okay. Boom, there's the end of that scene. Something I always like to do is add words to the words on screen to the words that you're saying, just to double up on important information. Obviously, some people will be listening at low volume. Some people aren't even able to hear. There's lots of reasons that you should put words on screen for things that are important. So let's see. I'll put last week. All right, all right, all right. So this week was 35 minutes / day. Again, pretty much always use Bebes Nue. Sometimes I'll use Dolce Vita. Dolce Vita is a great text as well, but currently we're just going to go with Bebes Nue. I'm going to draw an outline and a shadow just to pop the white text out from the crappy background. I use leading. Leading brings, it determines how close lines are in the break from top to bottom. So I always try to lead them very close together. It looks much more professional if they aren't spaced out really hard. See, look how nice that looks now. Yeah, feel free to ask anything in the chat. I mean, I won't answer you as soon as it pops up and I see it, but as soon as I have an opportunity to take a second, I will answer. So we'll fade this. There we go. Okay, so we just finished that chapter. Now I'm jumping to the other project, which you can't see right now because I'm only doing it for a second, so it's not even worth putting up on the screen. I'm coming back, and I'm dropping this new chapter, and it has this new set of words and a different set of music, unless I use the same exact one. That's kind of pointless, huh? Okay, so now I've got a new one. This one should be new. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Legit, without a doubt, I could totally take over if our music and electricity went out at some point in our lives. I could totally be the guy who, like, you know, beatboxes all the music while we're all in, like, underground bunkers and shelters. Let's see. What am I trying to do here? Here it is. Okay, so I've gone over this a few times in video before, like, what's your favorite ab tip? But two things here. I need this video to be a little longer, to be completely honest with you. But also this video clip that I'm putting in here is already edited, and it's really nice. So it gives an extra 2 minutes to length, 1.5 minutes to length, but also provides insight into my ab workout, so it's kind of perfect. Well, everybody's always asking. There it is. There we go. Citrulline mallet review. Do you still use that? I was thinking about trying it. It's 100% worth your money. It's 1,000 times percent you're worth your money. Doesn't matter what brand you get either. It's amazing stuff. I think you should use it for sure. Okay. Okay, cool. Another one. Yeah, we just keep doing these in segments in these little sections, and it works out really well. I currently have Kurt texting me. Kurt's my best friend, for those of you who don't know. Kind of like my life, I guess. Quite yet. He's texting me and being like, dude, straight up, I'm freaking out. I'm lit right now. I took C4 for the first time ever, and I'm just dying. That's so funny. I just got to text him back real quick. I'm really sorry. I'll be right back. I just got to say, don't die, don't die, don't die. That's all. Very useful, very insightful, Brian. Thank you. Am I talking to myself? I am talking to myself. There's no one else here to talk to. I feel all alone. Okay, so now we have this clip where I'm talking about how I messed up my diet this weekend. Basically, I like overate. I'm being all funny. Dun dun dun. Damn, this is a long clip with not a lot of B-roll. When this kind of stuff happens, when there's not a lot of B-roll, I get kind of not nervous, but I just like it doesn't feel right. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to just put up a whole long ass talking clip. How long would it take for a 13-year-old to see results like for people to even tell you that you lift? So I was in your spot. I remember when I first started lifting, and I was like, how long until people don't ask me if I play sports or if I like lift or if I do anything, right? It took me about 3 years to really have like a little tiny bit of thickness to my kind of skinny frame. And then about 4, 5, and 6 years in, all the time in between those spots, people would ask me if I was on steroids and be like, wow, dude, you're sickly. So I would say 4 years minimum, which is kind of a big task right there. It's like it's a whole high school set right there. It's worth it though. Believe me, it's mad worth it. So I'm reading audio levels right now. This room is a little echoey that I was recording in, so it's a little harder to see them because they kind of dissipate less distinctly. But it's definitely very useful to read the audio levels, look at them, then you can see like right here is obviously somewhere where I said something, because it's all boom, it goes from quiet to all of a sudden there's audio waves. Oh, this scene is killing me how long it is. Oh my gosh. This looks so terrible to me. We started at 6:30. I don't want it to be too long. So damn, that was a long clip. I'm at least gonna cut out some of these words. Got to keep it making sense though. Lots of clips. I wish I had some food. Like I wish I had some B-roll of some of the stuff I was eating this weekend. But I don't. So damn. Man, I'm lucky that people will still watch me. This is the thing that I think distinguishes me between other YouTubers is that like I feel lucky that people are still gonna watch my channel because I left no B-roll on this talking clip. Like I feel like that's a disservice and that's like almost disrespectful to be like, yeah, watch my video. It's really shitty. I'm just talking the whole time. I didn't even put any effort into putting B-roll over it and stuff. And I think that's what distinguishes me is that like I care. You know what I mean? A lot of other YouTubers just don't care. Period. They just don't care. They wouldn't even like think second of it. They would just throw the video up. They'd just be like, "Oh, it's just me talking the whole time." Whatever. They wouldn't even put two and two together. Like, "Oh man, it would be better if I had something overlaid over it so people had something to watch while listening to me." They don't even process that. They're just like, oh, "I'm just gonna get this shit out so I can have another video and get more views." There's my little rant on other YouTubers. Hey, thanks for replying to my Snapchat today, bro. I didn't think you would get to mine during your cardio. Hey, that's what's up, man. Of course, bro. I try to respond to everybody, even after I'm done with cardio. Let's talk tanning, guys. Do 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 do. Talking about tanning. just gonna cut all the words together first and then put the B-roll over it. Taking the opportunity to flex on them. Does your tofu stick to the bottom of the pan and turn into tofu scramble when you cook tofu? I I know what you mean, but actually no. My pans are super non-stick, and then I also kind of use a little bit of olive oil spray. So yeah, I know it does suck though when you have kind of one of those older skillet style pans and they get really sticky. It sucks. Jeez, oh, saucy in this video. Oh my gosh, I'm actually making it quite a bit longer. I might take out that ab clip if we end up being too long, because I don't want the video to be too damn long. I'm all like, hold on. I know that people are gonna comment certain things. Like I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you shouldn't tan in sunning beds. Like you shouldn't go into tanning beds. It's too bad for you. Cancer, cancer, cancer." Yeah, you're right. You're damn right. But you shouldn't smoke cigarettes. You shouldn't drink alcohol. You just shouldn't drink soda. You shouldn't drink diet soda. You shouldn't go outside and breathe the air unless it's purified. You shouldn't drink purified. You shouldn't drink any water except for purified water. You shouldn't shower. Like there's so many things that in the ultimate run, they are bad for you, and they do shorten your lifespan or are bad for you in some way. But you have life money, right? Your life is money, and then you can decide to spend some of that money on certain things if you so choose to do so. You know what I mean? And I think that tanning is okay. You know what I mean? Comparatively to the other things that I could be doing in my life. Like if I got drunk every weekend, that would be a lot worse than tanning for 4 weeks before the competition. Why wouldn't we shower? My purpose was just saying, like, some people will be like, "Oh, there's fluoride and metals in the water, and it's bad for you." Yeah, it is bad for you. It's true. Something that you accept the trade-off of being a little unhealthy or losing a little bit of your life for convenience and entertainment and love. How to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time? Impossible, my friend. Check out how to set up your cut on my channel to figure out how to lose weight if you'd like to. Weird B-roll scene right there. At least I have something over this long-ass clip. Cool scene, though, of all the lights going on. Yasmin, the trick is to have a real good non-stick pan. I use the one from Tefal. They're pretty expensive, but so worth it. Yeah, I use Tefal, too. I believe someone purchased me those a while ago. They're really nice. Brian, where's the Sean man? I don't know who that is. All right, so this is the only other piece of B-roll I have in here. Oh, shoot. No, I do have B-roll for this. Oh, I'm so happy, guys. Oh, I was just feeling really bad about this video because I was like, gosh, this is so boring, so lame, dude. Like, I'm just talking for a really long time in 2 clips that are right next to each other. But I forgot. I totally have awesome footage of me looking like crap after my tan. That's awesome. And I think I have another piece way later as well. Maybe. Up. There it is. Yep. Perfect. Oh, this is great. Oh, so I have B-roll and I have a placement for my Snapchat, actually. So I try to place at least my Snapchat, Patreon, or Instagram, or second YouTube channel in every video at least once, because you're losing opportunities by not doing that. Because say this video goes to 500,000 views, I would like my social links in it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bring the B-roll back here since we do now actually have a little bit of time. And I'm going to bring my sunburn there. Okay. Brian, where's Sean Thompson? I think it's amazing that you're asking me. Like, that's really cool. And I really like the guy and stuff, but I have no idea. I don't know how I would know, just because, like, I'm here in America and he's off in England and stuff. But sorry, I don't know if that came out saucy. I wasn't trying to be saucy at all. No, I honestly don't know where he is or how I would ever know where he is, because we aren't, like, really, like, good friends or nothing like that. Like, we're friends, but it's not like I text him on a daily basis or nothing like that. Hopefully he's okay. I've heard some weird stuff, but it's all rumors, so I don't want to even say it out loud because I don't want to perpetuate anything that I don't know to be true. Which is why I don't ever tell you guys to, like, buy fit tees or anything stupid like that. Like, oh my gosh, people are really stupid. So let's see. I have words on the screen. I don't want to double cover the words, so I guess we'll go with this. Okay. There's John, and then we got Deathmatch, and then Brian Turner. Okay, so I have these overlays already made in Photoshop that I've made myself right here. So I can just drop the overlay in here, and it has my Snapchat name and the logo in there. So I think that's very useful. So for this one, since there's like all this stuff all over the place, I'm just going to slide my snap in here so people kind of get the idea. And then in the next clip, they will see the full thing. Yeah, this is going to be good. Oh, I'm so hungry. Whatever, though. Food's for the weak. Just kidding. It's not. It's good for you. Let's see how it looks. Perfect. Oh, yeah. People are going to love this. They're going to be like, lol, you got so sunburned. Got a little sunburn. Oops, exclamation point. It's going to be for the side panel here. Like I'm saying, man, anything you can add to your video is good. I mean, don't over add. Don't put in pointless things. But putting in, a couple words here or there, put a little music or a little sound effect or a pop or something, it's good. It keeps people engaged. It gives their eyes something to do while their ears are getting... People aren't the same anymore. You can't just tell people information because their ears will hear you. They can understand you in a process. But unless the eyes they have something to do, they have autopilot, they have something to drive, the ears will get taken away by the eyes. The eyes will get bored and leave. Cool. Okay. All right. Talking about tanning, and then we're getting pretty close to the end here. Got another chapter break here. Shit. So that's the conclusion right there. So because I don't want to deal with conclusion, I'm just going to steal one of these older chapter marks. I actually used to take super close care to make sure that all music that I'm using in my chapter marks was different, but now I'm a little bit more lenient with it, to be honest. It's very hard to be perfect and stuff. I try. It's hard. Brian, if you remember my Snapchat, the peas and the peanut sauce, I have a recipe for it on my blog, and I gave you a shout out. If you want the link, I'll post it in another message. What's up, Cassie? Of course I know who you are. Cassie, I love your Instagram. I think it would be sweet if you posted your food on my Instagram, so it made it look like I had super bomb recipes all the time. I know who you are. Of course, yeah. Post the thing. Post the recipe. I'll look back at this chat later and go through it. Okay, so it looks like the last thing here is just this final workout scene. Then we can go to the conclusion and add all of the B-roll of like how my body's looking this week, how my physique is looking this week and stuff. Make sure you're saving your projects as you go. Please do that, because the one day that your project just crashes and you have to restart from the beginning will be the one day that you hate yourself and that you probably don't finish that video. A lot of people will just, man, I've had CT Fletcher projects break on me and I'll have to re-edit 4 hours of the same thing I just did. So it's not even fun. It's not even new territory. It's just redoing the same stuff. But it's part of the game, to be honest, man. And you kind of have to deal with that. It happens. How's your workout, baby girl? My little baby girl's at the gym right now. Do you get a spring tan before comp 2? Yeah, I get it the night before. Everybody does. The night before and then the morning of, and then I get touched up in between prejudging and finals. Okay, so we're just doing a bunch of talking. So when I go into a workout, sometimes I film it because I know I'm going to do like B-rolls, lots of music. Sometimes I film it and I know I'm going to do a talking scene that's really long, so I can overlay the footage, which is what I'm doing right now. That's generally what I do, is talk for a couple minutes and know that I have about 2 or 3 minutes to put footage over it. I actually don't think we messed up at all during this. Yeah, no, it looks like we didn't mess up. That's actually really great. Just taking out some of the pauses right here. A bit of a longer clip here. There we go. It won't let me post a web URL, so I'll just comment to this video when it ends. That's a great idea. Hell yeah. If your recipe is at all difficult for me to make, I won't make it. And that's not me being a dick. That's actually me trying to be cordial and just like kind of trying to inform you of how I operate, because I know how I operate. So, yeah, if there's like, I don't know, maybe more than 1 or 2 ingredients that I don't have, or if it's going to take, like, I got to make a sauce that has 7 ingredients, and then I have to make the food that has 8 ingredients, most likely I won't do it. Yeah. I just want you to understand who I am. But I'll definitely look up that recipe when you post it. John Penis. How funny was that when he said that? I was like, oh my gosh, bro, you just made me laugh so damn hard. Favorite all-time exercise? That's damn near impossible. I honestly don't really know. I'd say something with the back. I really like the lats. I love the contraction of lats when I'm feeling like pumped. Chest feels big and stuff. My back feels big. So I'd say maybe like a seated cable row. I'm really, really good at that. And it's funny when people say that they're good in exercise, I feel like most people don't know what the fuck they mean. Like, what do you mean you're good at that? It's a seated cable row. What, you sit there and you pull the damn handle to your body. Like, what is that even? How are you good or bad at that? What I mean when I say I'm good at something, like a lift, I mean that I'm good at making it work the muscle that I want it to work. I can feel it connect what I want it to connect to. I feel strong. I feel pumped. I'm able to engage exactly the muscles that I want to engage and not use, not like try to do a row and then feel my back or my biceps. Like that would be someone who's not good at that exercise. There you go. Black pepper porn. We're getting like vegan jokes up in here right now. Haha, I spit my food out when he said it in the vlog. You guys are awesome. How funny was that, dude? Yeah, Venus is a funny guy, man. I really liked having him. I don't know. We were very similar. I really liked hanging out with somebody who's very similar to me. So what I'm doing right now is called stabilizing media. So I'm going to save in case my project crashes. In Vegas, you just right click the clip that you want to stabilize, and then you go to stabilize media. In other programs, I don't know, so you'll just have to Google it. Just it's very simple. It'll just be like, how do I stabilize video clips in Final Cut Pro, and it'll tell you, no problem. Or Sony Vegas Pro or iMovie or whatever it is. Do I want to stabilize all timeline references? That means all of this video clip in the raw form, or do I just want to stabilize this part that I'm using? So no, I don't want to do the whole entire clip. I just want to create a sub clip of exactly what I've got here. So then I want to bring them down, because the more you stabilize, what stabilizing is actually cropping closer to the video itself, the subject, and then it gives it more leeway to like stop the shakes. So I don't want that to get too close to John, because obviously we're already very close to him in this shot. So I drop the settings down a lot. See, it just moved in a little tiny bit towards him. And now I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it, but it's much smoother. I could probably even smoothen it out a little bit more, but I'm not going to. Sup, dude? Sup, dude? How you doing, man? Which... There it is. This isn't the scene that I wanted, though. Where is the scene that I wanted? Ah, here's the scene that I wanted. Odd question from Sebs. Brian, what do you recommend for an ex-vegan starting to start eating after going omnivore for 2 months? Got so tired of eating just lentils as my main protein source. I can feel your pain for sure, like that there's definitely like less food and stuff to eat. But I honestly can't give you suggestions of what to eat, because I mean, what you're asking me to say is just like go eat chicken and fish and beef and stuff like. So if that's what you want to do, then like, you know, do that or whatever. But I just like, it's not like scientific or logical for me to tell you what to eat, because you don't really need those things. You know what I'm saying? So I would say don't eat those things, but it's totally up to you, right? I feel you, the lentils and stuff kind of suck. That's what I went for first when I did veganism too, and then I kind of got like my palate opened up. I figured out things that were way tastier. So like tofu and stuff with certain sauces is so sexy. I could eat tofu literally for 2 out of my 3 meals every day for the rest of my life, no problem. Eat the rainbow. That's what's up, baby. Will you be attending Body Power next year? As I'm a big fan from the UK and would love to see you. Hell yeah, man. I am. I really wanted to go this year, but I just didn't have the damn money for it. But I will be there. I will be there for next year's Body Power. And so will not all the boys, but some of the boys will be there. Like Obese to Beast, I guarantee will be there. Maybe LP if we can get him flown over there by somebody. Wow, it's kind of cool. There's 19 people watching me live stream. Like, just like super quiet too. Like, just kind of relaxed. Come on, Obese to Beast. There's the shot, mate. You got this girl in the background, which is a little odd. While he was filming, I was like, get the lens close to the hand that's in the foreground. That way we have like a more dynamic shot here. There we go. Oh, you sexy monkey, you. There we go. Good job. How much longer do we have? Holy moly, mother of pearl. We got a lot of video here. I love this exercise. It's so weird, but it's really good. So what a juicy shot, too. Oh, my gosh. Good job, John. Good job, Obese to Beast. Okay. Okay, drop that. Boom, boom. Anytime I can take out a little extra space that doesn't need to be there, I do. It just looks better, in my opinion. So now this is John doing flies. He looks so different with his shaved head. It's crazy to me. He looks like more cut to me. shoot, John wants to go to the gym with me tomorrow. I got to get a haircut. He better be down to hang out at the barber shop. Okay, and then we're going to hop over to the tricep shot. Do, do, do. Yeah, I'm trying to cut out meat again. Way too much cholesterol in meat. Thanks for the tips, man. Always trying to improve my life and health. Hell yeah, with the fist pound. That's dope, man. It's all about trying to improve yourself, right? I mean, you can never be perfect, so I would never stress it. But doing the best you can is always an option, and I think people should always take that option. Ooh, juicy. Juicy triceps, bruh. Flexing on them. Maybe speed this up. All right. Hey B, how you feeling about this year's Olympia? I really like Rolly Winkler. I haven't honestly been following too closely. I haven't had time for anything leisure, man. And I'm not trying to complain because I actually think I like it always being busy, but I literally don't have any time for anything. I probably get paid less than most people at minimum wage jobs, except my job is just more like obviously more fulfilling and has like infinite potential in the future. But at the current moment, with how much work I put in every single day and how much money I make in the end of the month, it's probably a little bit less than a minimum wage job, but it's worth it. Anyways, I digress. Back to your question, Olympia. I'm hoping that Dennis Wolf is looking good this year. Dexter the Blade is always fun to see how he comes in, even though he'll never win. Kai, is he not going to compete? I'm assuming. So it's just like straight up Phil Heath now. Huh? Sounds like everyone's gonna stop watching for a while because it's like a distinct winner. There's never like a struggle anymore. No one likes to see blowout wins. Nobody likes to watch the Super Bowl when the second half of the Super Bowl is, one of the teams has 30 points more than the other team. Like, nobody's going to stick around for that. They just have it on in the background at that point while they're drinking. What are your favorite songs in your music workout playlist of choice? So that's actually pretty difficult to tell you. There's a lot of them, man. There's one's called Lust to Pull the Trigger by Young Droop. Riff Raff has a couple that I like. There's one called Dr. Pepper. Macaframa by X-Rated. He's in prison currently. Still. He's doing 25 to life. Puts out music, though, still while he's in prison, which I think is interesting. I wouldn't say respectable because he murdered somebody, but I don't even know if cool is the right word. It's very interesting that he's making rap while in prison. But yeah, there's so much music. I should just post it on my Instagram, something like post my most played list. What am I doing here? This is not the right clip. I need the clip of me at my house. There we go. Rolly's face is priceless. Without a doubt, I 100% agree with you. His face is freaking hilarious. Absolutely. When he's actually like flexing really hard, it's so funny. I'm glad you're killing it. Always. Sorry, guys. I'm just texting real quick. Always with the creepers, dude. Kill those abs! Exclamation point. All right, I'm back, guys. You didn't lose me too long. That annoying moment when you're heading towards the Stairmaster machine and someone else sees you. Kids. Oh, man. You know what's really annoying is when you're on the Stairmaster in the middle of your stairs, so you don't really get a option, and someone gets to just come up right next to you and start doing it just because you're like pretty much stuck in one spot. I mean, obviously you could move, but yeah, it's just kind of annoying, right? I had that happen today. I was like, what the fuck? This person's like looking at me for a while and then walks up and then gets on the stairs next to me. It's like pretty obvious with your intentions here, like being a weirdo. It was weird. All right, so I'm syncing my audio. What I do is I clap in the video, and the audio is recording on a completely separate device, right? So then when I come back, this is the audio down here, and this is the video. I can look at the audio from the video and look at the audio that I recorded separately, and I can line up the clap right here. And then the rest of the tracks will then be synced, and I won't have to actually do any more guesswork. It's very hard to sync if you don't have some sort of distinguishing audio artifact in your to be able to read. He looks like he's having fun at the same time. It's like he's about to burst out laughing. I know, right? It does look like that. Kai Green is so polite and nice in person, and always glad to meet his fans. And Phil Heath's just the opposite in my opinion. Your opinion is absolutely correct. I've met them both. They're fantastic. Kai Green is a really nice guy. Phil Heath is a giant douche. He's full of himself. So, my friends, that brings us to the end of this week of progression. Bringing up the audio here by scrolling my wheel. And so this is a tip for those of you using Sony Vegas. If you're not, then you're going to have to look up how to group and ungroup things. But this audio and this video right here are attached, right? Of course, because it's all the same video. So I press the letter on my keyboard, U. That's ungrouping the audio from the video track. See how they're separated now? And then I'm going to bring up that separate audio recorded on a different device. Highlight them both by clicking Control and then clicking. You can click as many things as you want. If you're holding Control, it'll individually select them. You can individually unselect instead of holding Shift, and then it just selects everything in a line. So I'm going to Control and Control. I'm going to click it both, and then I'm going to press the letter G. G is group. So now these will move together, whereas before they were moving independent. Now G, group, boom. So now the audio is stuck to the video, and it's essentially like it's its own video now. If I need to edit, I'll be able to, with this being grouped, I'll be able to cut out full pieces, just like as if it was a video. I don't need to cut out that piece. That would probably make no sense. I'm actually going to keep the audio down here, though, because it has a boost over here. Let's see. So I'm talking about how I look, so I'm going to put overlay of me flexing. John took this video of me flexing. Or when you're on your way, make sure you save your projects, guys. When you're on your way to the only single one Stairmaster and they take it so you're stuck not knowing what to do for cardio. Oh, I know. In this gym, actually, right here is where the only stair machine is. It's like right around this area. The other one's all close to the ceiling, so you hit your ceiling on it, your head on the ceiling. And yeah, when it's taken, I'm always like, what do I do now? Elliptical? Like, who the fuck? Nobody wants elliptical, right? It's 3 a.m. in the UK, and I've got college tomorrow, but it's like watching you. Hashtag commitment. That's awesome, man. It's not awesome that you have school, though. So you should probably go to bed so you don't. I would feel really bad. Yeah, if I was the one who, like, made it so that you feel like crap for college tomorrow or fail. All right, so here's my posing routine. So, my friends, that brings us to the end of this week of progression. It's 3 a.m. in the UK, and I've got college tomorrow. That's crazy. Gonna get lots of critiques on this posing. I can feel it. People love to critique, huh? Definitely need to get that tan going. It'll show everything way better. And then get rid of this water weight from being kind of a dumbass and overeating this weekend. That was totally my own fault. So let's get to the back pose. That's where we discontinued. Okay. And so if you only have enough B-roll to cover a portion of your video, you can split your B-roll into pieces and then jump back to the main video. This main video now acts as a dynamic scene because we're going from one scene to another scene. Whereas this is not dynamic over here. This is all just one big-ass scene. That's not fun. Oop, looks like I made a mistake. Okay, cut that video down a little bit. Bring it together. Oh my gosh, can't believe I burped in the microphone. I am sorry. That's probably really annoying. Do you believe in that ecto, endo, MSO, morph training for your body type thing? Hold on, I'm thinking. Sorry. I'm totally gonna answer your question. Just give me a second here. Burp. Come on, come on. Okay, to run. There we go. I was like, geez, when are we gonna end this outro? So, what do I think about the morph types? I think of course, I think the morph types are dumb. I think like it's like saying like, what are you, Mexican? And then the guy's like, kind of like, yeah, I am, but I'm also Irish and Scottish and all this other stuff. So it's like, and then it's like going again, being like, so you're Mexican, right? And the guy's like, I guess if you want to just call me Mexican, you can, but I'm more than that. The same thing with the morphs. I think it's weird as hell to just be like, I am ectomorph. So is Brett. Me and Brett are the exact same body type. I feel like it's like a spectrum, not a label. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, great point out, Kelsey. Do you pause when you mess up while recording video so that when you edit it, it's easier to notice the pauses when you're editing? Yes, I absolutely do, and that was a great thing for you to notice. That's really cool. I guess I should have pointed it out while I was editing. But yeah, if I ever mess up, I just shut the hell up because then the audio levels will go completely flat. And then obviously I know exactly where I stop talking. And if I stop talking while it's like a long clip, then it's a mess up, or it's a spot where I'm thinking for the next thing I'm gonna say. Either way though, it's stuff that needs to be taken out. So yeah, dude, quality pickup. That was cool. I'm stoked that you like freaking noticed that. Also, I use B-roll to cover stitches so that it looks seamless. I call them stitches because people say seamless. So like for example, like watch this. You can see the clip, right? You saw the cut, and then like here, you see the cut. But if you cover the cut with B-roll, no one has any clue what happened. Great way to kind of cover up your mistakes. Or just make it sound like you're more fluid than you are. Make it sound like you're a better speaker than you are. So this is a non-moving scene because I didn't have somebody to film me. It's all on a tripod. So I'm just going to crop it on in. And so it moves as we go. Starting to get a little bored watching this scene, so make sure I leave 2 reps. Yeah, 2 reps, and then I fast forward everything in between, and then I leave 2 reps in at full speed. So it'll go normal speed, bust through, bust through, bust through, bust through, and then normal speed again to end it. You can always start one way and then go to anything you want as long as you return to whatever you started with, because people have gotten used to it. just perusing real quick, seeing what videos I can use here. Looks like nothing.
So that is it for this week, guys. I will make sure to record a vlog, a full day of eating while I'm in Texas City.
Again, gonna cover up some seams here. So this is gonna let me cover that scene, this scene. This one's gonna show. So is this one. So that's actually fine though.
So yeah, I'm feeling really good. Just gotta stick on the track and continue moving
Oh,
the line until we get to
my back.
I'm trying to drop peace.
You guys notice this zit on my lip? I got a weird little lip zit. I never get lip zits. It's very, very weird. I have so much stuff to get done before we fly out tomorrow. Because I want there still to be content on my channel over the weekend. I'm not one of those people who likes to leave the channel just like floating because I'm currently floating. You know, like on a trip or something. I hate that. I'm always like, why don't you work a little harder and double time, make more videos, and then just schedule them to release? Again, just different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Chachi starting cardio on stairs being used. Treadmill it is, I guess. Ha ha fwa. That sucks. Damn, girl, that sucks. Are you just gonna walk super fast at a big incline? Or jog it out? Jog it out, girl. Says the outro. I love this outro. Awakening Hercules. Doosh, doo, doo, doosh. Doo, doo, doosh, 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 doosh. Brian's a douche.
Another episode. Reviewing Hercules. Another episode. Reviewing Hercules.
Great way to end. Oh, that's clever. Thanks for the editing tips. Hell yeah, that's what's up, dog. That's what I make this video for, is to help people figure out how they want to do it all. Okay, so now what I'm doing is we're going to color correct this project. We're not going to color correct every single thing. We're going to use a general track, but for certain scenes that I need to have different lighting, then I'm going to color correct those. So I've brought this outro clip into a new channel, and so we're editing the whole channel color. One of the easiest ways to do it is just to edit the color of an entire channel. There we go. Kind of want to blow it out for me right here because the lighting in this situation is actually really shitty. And then something else I'll do, so I'll create a new channel. If you're in Sony Vegas, that's Control-Shift-Q. Definitely useful to learn your macros no matter what program it is you're using. That way you don't have to like select things. You can just use the shortcuts. So now I like to put all of my muscle clips. That's what I call them because I look at this stuff also subjectively. Like I look at this like some G for P stuff. Like people want to see how our muscles look, right? So I put them all on the same track here, which means that anything I edit over here on the track FX will be applied to anything on this layer. So these are actually two different days that I'm going to edit, but it's okay. Wholly different scenes and stuff. But some effects, like some sort of color corrections you'll do, will apply to anything and everything. So it's really nice for muscles. You want to use color curves, and you want to kind of have the bottom drop. So this is raw. That's what it looks like raw. When you drop that bottom contrast, it creates all the darkness becomes darker and more defined. So therefore, like lines on your muscles, striations, etc., show up a lot more. And then you like to do a little S curve. See, so you like to bring the highs up a little higher. But if you bring the highs way too high, then it becomes this really shitty, oversaturated for one thing. You see all the red and stuff, and then it also takes out all detail of the muscle. You see all that muscle detail we're losing? So for muscle stuff, you only want to add just the slightest S curve just to increase the lights of high a little bit, but not too much. This is what it's looking like with and without color corrections. You can already see it looks massively different. Depending on how much the color curves affects the actual color, I'll come down here and I'll desaturate it just a little tiny bit, maybe like 5%. Not 50%, 5%ers, bro, whatever it takes. And there we go. Sometimes I like to add a little blue tint. I just added a blue tint to the highs. Yeah, so this is looking good. So I just go through a couple scenes and make sure like things are looking sexual And if they are, then it's fine. If not, then I don't keep it that way. This looks good on my muscles. Like, it's not blowing me out or anything. It looks great. Okay, cool. So the muscle stuff's all good. Now I got to color correct. The main one, I like to just do a little bit of brightening. So I'll do color curves. I'll do corrector, just like you guys just saw. And then, in general, if there's not muscle stuff, I like to bring the color up. It makes us look prettier. Like, look at Obese to Beast specifically. He looks a lot better when you bring the colors up. And then sometimes I'll bring a little bit of a dark to it, and sometimes I won't. Right now, I'm just going to put just a tiny bit. So it's like kind of the opposite of what you do for muscle. For like faces and just general stuff, you want it to be a little brighter. And this looks all great to me. Can't really do anything about this tanning scene. It's just kind of weird in general. Just making sure that everything looks fine. Like all the other clips that were affected by that lighting situation. This one's a little blown out, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Okay, cool. And then we're coming to this part where we do like this little tiny music excerpt. It's like, I don't know, 10 seconds, 8 seconds of us lifting with music at the background. So when it comes to these, I do like to drastically edit the colors because there's like a drastic change as a contrast to what's going on with the real video. Like realistically, what's actually happening is the video is stopping. Like all motion, all action, all progression in the video is stopping so that we can do this scene right here. So I'm just going to drop the saturation real hard. Color curves, I'm going to drop them. Bring the lights up a little bit. This stuff doesn't really matter quite as much. I just want it to look a lot different. Yeah, there we go. And a little bit less saturation even. And like a heavy blue. And then depending on how that color correction is looking, I'll decide whether or not I want to keep all the clips, even the ones that aren't covered by the music, in that same look. I do like the way that looks, actually. So, yeah, why not? We'll keep it that way. Oh shit, where'd his hair go? Yeah, so he actually shaved his head. O2B did. I think it's kind of funny. Okay, and then I've made a main track where I've edited the colors up. I also make a main B-roll track for just random B-roll. Like all this, what is this? It's like me going to the post office. Then over here is like me doing cardio. Then over here is like the tanning bed and stuff. It's like all kind of pointless stuff. So for this, I'll do like a very slight color correction. That way, it's because everything's so dynamic that it's covered, like it's changing. I don't want to like do anything too big. So we'll just do something like a little bit of brightness, a little bit of darkness, and it just adds a little polish. You see the polish? Look at the polish. Feel the polish. Rub your face in the polish. All right, I'm feeling good about this. Where is that one scene? There's one scene where I do some sort of ab stuff. There it is. Here it is. So with this scene, it's obviously a little degraded clip. So what I mean by that is the quality of this clip is a little less than, everything else you're seeing. When you put it in contrast, especially like when you put it right next to another scene of something else, it makes it super obvious. You're like, oh yeah, that's not filmed with the same camera. So when I'm taking the opportunity to advertise my Instagram, but also tell you that, hey, this video came from my cell phone. And then because they see that this is from Instagram, essentially they accept the fact that it does not look as good. But also you sneak your Instagram in there.
It's very simple. There are so many, but the one that I really like to do is you're going to find a decline bench or a lat pull down bench. Put your knees over the pad, put your feet under the bar, and then grab a plate and hold it at your
Dun, dun.
It's very simple. There are so many to do is you're going to find a decline bench or a
Yeah, so we'll leave the advertisements up for like half. There we go. Okay, cool. Do you have a Snapchat, bro? It's funny you asked that because I'm literally editing my Snapchat in right now. Yeah, I do. It's Brian Turner. BrianTurner. That's me, baby. I'm gonna yawn on you guys. It's been a long couple of weeks, man. Got a lot of work I've been doing. Okay, so I jump into the first clip. Doesn't need introduction. Doesn't need a title because it just jumps in from the main. Okay, and then we're gonna do. Super weird leg workout with Super Ed. I like that. That's how you get lip zits, face polishing. That's cheeky. Gains. Hey, Brian. What's up, Gary Alvarado? How you doing, buddy? Hey, what's up? I'm Ed. It's my pee-pee. This is my pee-pee. Poopies. I make poop. And then I watch movies. Show you guys how you can grow your meat. He says it all like so awkward. It's really funny, actually. Man, I love Super Ed. You can't yawn. It's 4 a.m. over here. Man, it's like 6 a.m. over here. No, yeah, it's like 7:25 p.m. over here. I'm gonna show you guys how you can grow your meat. So dumb, so cheeky. Cool beat. I guarantee you, someone's gonna comment and say, "Hey, what's that track at?" Whatever that time code was. Always happens. Okay. So then we got this done, Super Ed, and then we're moving on to the next title. Yeah, so right now I'm changing all the titles. So this next one's about cardio. So Hercules sweats. Cardio protocol. So I always try to like, there's a title and a subtitle, so you get kind of two opportunities to say what it is or double say it. And I always try to keep it in the style of some sort of Roman, Greek, all that stuff. But it can actually be a little bit difficult. Like this is sparring at the Ludus. Tips of wisdom. That one was really good. Been good. I have a leg day today. Vegan bodybuilding. That's what's up, Gary Alvarado. That's dope, man. I'm glad you're a vegan bodybuilder, and I hope you have a good leg day, man. So what do I call this? This is my favorite ab exercise. So gladiators abs. How to train for them. Gladiators abs. How to train for them. Yes. Thanks. That's what's up, man. So this one is about overeating. I'm trying to figure out how to say this in like a cool way. Like Hercules eats everything. I don't know. Like something else I'll do is I'll be like Roman kitchen or Greek kitchen, and then hopefully like sometimes they have words. Word for kitchen. Roman times. In ancient Rome, a kitchen is called a culina and is a separate house. Cooking Hercules loses it in the culina. I don't know, dude. I'm so uncreative right now. I'm sorry. Overeating. These are actually probably the hardest things for me to come up with is these titles in between. The feast. No, that's actually a really solid idea because it's like Roman and Greek and stuff, and I was about to click it, but then the feast is like a deliberate thing, like right? You like you're purposely going to have a feast. But this is like I binged, so like I messed up and I overate. I didn't like purposely eat a lot. I just like, I guess accidentally. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get what I'm saying. I'm like lost control. Next one's about tanning. So becoming a Roman statue, tanning the hide. Unexpected feast. I like that. Unexpected feast makes sense. That's kind of like, all right, you guys both just came up with this idea. So when you see this in tomorrow's video, know that it was both of you guys. Hercules is unexpected feast. I can't actually see anything because I'm editing it in such low quality. Hercules unexpected feast. There we go. Thank you guys. Damn, I should edit with you guys more often than I don't have to think of creative titles. You guys can just hook it up. Becoming a Roman statue, tanning the hide. I think tanning the hide's good for tanning. This next one is a chest day with beast. So, what do you guys think? Like sparring? Sparring like destruction of the chest? What do you guys think? I'm trying to think of something. I'm blanking a little bit here. Like a battle. No, not a battle. Sparring. Dang, if you guys have any suggestions right now, it'd be really awesome. Invasion of the chest. Why don't you move in with me and you can just sit behind me on the couch every time I edit and yell awesome titles? Invasion of the chest. Going to battle with beast. I love this stuff. It's so fun. Chest invasion empire. Chiseling the chest. Oh, damn. Wow. What's favorite easy go-to meal, Santa? Check out my bean dia or my man dia meal. It's one of my favorites. Damn, chiseling the chest? Booby bonanza, you funny. Chest invasion empire. I like chiseling the chest. Invasion of the chest. Chiseling the chest. Yeah, I like chiseling the chest. That's hot. Cause you're saying the same thing twice. Like in rapping and stuff, that's a beautiful way to like rap. It's like chiseling the chest, pushing the puss, put. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to freestyle right now, and my brain's not working. Conclusionary thoughts, physique and updates. That one's always the easiest. That's the one that I like the most. Okay, so I used the same music twice. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to go to my old project and borrow some music. Let's say, yeah, we'll go with this one. It's very pretty. Yeah, this is very Greek. Oh, I'm so happy, man. I get to eat in about 40 minutes to an hour. 2 for 2. That's what's up, Kelsey. Dang it. I know she stole that one from you, Gary. Like, I had already edited it, and then, yeah, she stole it from me. Sorry, man.
So chest day for me and my man. So chest day for me and my man. Both of you guys. Beast. I know, look at that. What do you guys think about that, by the way? This is probably the first time a lot of people have
Man, I love Greek music. Like, I wouldn't want to listen to it all the time. Like, I would hate to be in Greece and all they played was, like, whatever this instrument's called, like a patsutsi or something. It's like a plucking style guitar. But I love it. It's so undeniably Greek. Like, that sound is Greek. Same with Japanese music. Akatsuka. I can't remember the name of, like, half this stuff. There's an instrument in Japanese music that's just beautiful. It's a plucking instrument, too. But it's so obviously Japanese. What are you gonna eat, bro? Probably either tofu, tempeh, rice, and vegetables. Probably. Could possibly go for sushi as well. I know that's pretty like way different. I don't know yet though. So sometimes if I can, I will leave the music over the actual scene if it's not like invasive. That way the whole video kind of has a style to it. Like you like, oh, this whole video is Greek, even not talking scenes.
Everybody's always asking, what's your favorite exercise for getting a six pack? What's the best? Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
I cheated. I screwed up a little bit. I cheated, guys. So I feel like the longer and longer you get into
All
it,
right. All
the
right.
bigger you get, like the lower body fat you get, the more your goes up. And I think it makes it quite a bit
Tofu is
easier
really good with
to
Chipotle.
a little bit of a binge, meaning like you have to go, okay, I'm gonna have an extra protein.
That's hilarious. Freaking tofu's good with Chipotle. Like it's almost like saying like the tofu part of this is irrelevant. Chipotle is what you should get. But obviously, you know, Chipotle makes tofu burritos. So good. Oh, can't wait to bulk again so I can actually have stuff like that. Do you ever wake up from an afternoon nap and just want to eat everything? Yeah, like Wilhelm Kron says. Yeah, I don't really nap that often. If I do nap, it's because I didn't sleep the night before because I was up working or something like that. So yeah, but sometimes I'll wake up in the morning though, and yeah, I know what you mean. I'll be really hungry, like beyond what I was supposed to be. So what I'm doing right now, and what you should always do if you have a project, before you render it, highlight all the videos, not the audio, just the videos, right? Like I just did here. And if you're in Sony Vegas, this is what you want to do. You want to go to the Edit tab, go to Switches, and then go down to Disable Resample and click that. I'm not going to really go into what resampling is because I've done it like a million times, but it's just kind of like creates like a really shitty trail behind any movement that you have in your video. I think my project is about to fail on me. So that's strong. Oh, no. Oh, we were really close, man. If I would have pressed play like 3 seconds earlier, it would have frozen me. So cool. Just got rid of the resampling. I think we're actually done. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the thumbnail, which is actually going to be a little bit difficult because there's two really juicy shots. There is a shot of me flexing, which is always good for the thumbnail, right? Yeah, my computer's having a hard time right now. Wow. It's really not catching up. Huh. Hit my internet, everything. It's all, oh my gosh, everything's spazzing. I have this shot on my cell phone that I'm going to actually text myself because I really like it for the thumbnail. I haven't had Chipotle yet. I'm really missing out. You really are, man. I know it just sounds like, oh, it's beans and rice instead of a tortilla and like some other things, lettuce, guacamole. But dude, like the spices they use are super, super, they're Chipotle. Like that is only available taste-wise at Chipotle. That's pretty cool. So I'm sending the edited version over. Yeah, I think the edited version is going to do the best. I'm going to send that over to my Gmail. From Humorous Fitness to Brian Turner. Send it off. I'm bulking, so I might swing by Chipotle. Wait, you're saying you haven't had Chipotle yet, but you have the ability to go get Chipotle. That's like the weirdest thing I've ever heard, man. Oh, here we go. There it is, guys. There is Sony Vegas crashing on me. Like I said, always save your programs because at one point, Sony Vegas will crash on you and you will just want to kill yourself. That's okay, though, because we saved recently, so it's not a big deal. Kill the sinner. What? What? It's very weird. Shoot. There we go. Now we're on. Okay, I reopened the project. This stream's almost over, by the way, guys. Yeah. So if there's anything else you guys want to say, by the way, right now would be the time to do it because this stream has probably about 5 to 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna cancel it or whatever, close it down. I really appreciate you guys coming in here though and showing love and support, man. It is really, really dope of you. It's just fun for me to have people like you here while I edit. It just makes my life a little bit more pleasurable. Because I get someone to talk to. Otherwise, it's a very quiet job. People think that, like, you know, like, oh, it must be the most fun thing ever. You probably have the best time. Yes, I do have a great time doing it. But it is a lonely job. And I'm okay with that. Like, I don't really mind that much. I'm sort of a loner, even though I'm a very social person. I'm a little bit of a loner. Okay, so I actually don't like any of this footage for the thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take only photos that I took with my cell phone for Instagram. I mean, generally, if you're trying to think of a thumbnail for your video and you can't find one, you can always use your Instagram pictures because obviously you thought those Instagram pictures were good enough to release to the public and you probably edited them too, so they're already edited for you. It's like, why not? Why wouldn't you? Actually, this is really juicy. These two photos next to each other is going to be really clickbait, to be honest, and a lot of people will go watch the video just because of this. That's how it works, man. We actually think about this. Like the YouTubers, we all like debate and try to figure out what's going to be clickbait, what's not. And yeah, we pander to the clickbait. You know what I mean? We pander to it because we know it'll do well. I ate there last week and seemed like they changed the recipe. It didn't taste the same. That sucks, man. Maybe that batch that you had like had a little bit of jizz or something in it. Like someone was being saucy before they quit and like threw their sauce into that sauce. Hey. Sorry, I'm just being so stupid to you right now. We fly out 5:45 tomorrow night and get there at 10:45 in Texas. That kind of sucks. It's okay. You get there like 11 o'clock at night. Holy crap. So I don't even know what I'm babbling on about right now. I have like 3 different things going. I just got distracted as I was opening up my email to get those pictures out. I saw that there's like the check-in thing or whatever for my flight. And so I was just looking at it like, yeah. All right, check me in. Check me in. Come on, check me in so I don't have to worry about this kind of stuff. Posing on point, bro. Thank you, dude. Oh, I actually really do appreciate that. No, yeah, I really do appreciate that because I know it's pretty not that great, so it's good to know that it's like at least a little bit better. Okay, so now you guys, I'm going to switch over to the project 48 here and not the rendering one. So while I'm rendering, like I said, always you make use of all your time. While I'm rendering in one project, I actually open another project so that the other one can still do its thing and still getting the video done, but I don't have to waste my time. I can move on and make the thumbnail that I need to make, which I'm having a little bit of difficulty finding the picture. There she blow. There she might. There she is. Just going to drop both these pictures in here. The sofritas is tofu, right? Yes, it is. It's vegan, right? Yes. Yes, it is. It's delicious. Never expected you to say something like that, Brian. I like it. Haha. What did I say? I really want to know. Can you please type it? What did I say that caught you off guard? Little clickbait. Yeah, that's what's up. I didn't know that. Yeah, dude. Sofritas at Chipotle. Vegan. Tofu. That's what's up. This looks really red comparatively to my computer or my cell phone. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is obviously a men's physique pose, so that's good. People are gonna see that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that is men's physique." And then over here, this one's not a men's physique pose, but this one is extremely juicy. I don't know why, but today I was very vascular, probably from overeating or whatever. Let's see. The bigger you can get your muscle or whatever to show, the better. So if I can get it like this big, that's best. But I don't want to cut off like certain things, like the beanie, the lettering on my beanie. I like that. I want that to be there. And then I also personally, I like the way that it looks when these things fade together. Although I'm actually not sure if I'll be able to do this because we have such tiny pictures. I'm just creating a mask right now. It's hard to explain this kind of stuff. Oh, the Jizpotle thing. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't say a lot of that stuff in my videos because like I don't really see where the placement would be unless it was like, you know, me talking in a vlog or something. But like, you know, I couldn't like narrate a track and be like, jizz in your Chipotle. It would be like so random. But yeah, that's totally how I talk. Like I don't put a lot of thought into the things I'm going to say. If I think it's going to be funny or if I think I like what I'm about to say, then I just say it. And I mean, I don't like really read into it too much. And yeah, that's how I live my life. I think it's really fun. So I say a lot of outlandish weird shit. And my best friends have all, you know, they kind of like understand that. They're like, oh yeah, he's just saying some weird stuff. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? They're like, whatever. It's Brian says weird stuff. So now I've got these two side by sides. I'm going to drop a color gradient over it. And I'm going to make this bottom left corner really dark so that you can't see that the video is actually cropped up. Because obviously you can see this line right here. Obviously it's not fitting correctly. The vegan hype. I think the Jizpotle, the pump is real good shit. I like that. Problem is I say way too much random stuff. Never think before I talk. Yeah, I used to have that problem too. Like I wouldn't say funny things. So then there was a period of time in my life where I was like always very thoughtful and I would always think before speaking. And then there was a time where I wanted to get more of my words out because I feel like I was getting cut off in pointless conversations with other people my age. So like when I didn't talk, I perfected the idea of only saying important things. And then when I wanted everyone to hear what I was saying and I didn't want to get cut off by them, I perfected the art of speaking quickly and concisely and like saying what I wanted to say ASAP, as fast as possible. So now we got like a mixture of it. Like when I say weird shit, I just say it without any like hesitation or anything. I just do it. I just immediately jump right into it and say whatever it is I want to say. And that's where you get jizz in your Chipotle. And I am so grateful that people like me at this. Like it's really weird to me, to be honest. It's really weird that people really like me on YouTube because in high school, you know, I thought I was funny. My friends thought I was funny or whatever. But like a lot of people didn't think I was, you know, funny. They thought I was like really stupid or annoying. So yeah, I'm just really happy and grateful that people enjoy me at this point in my life. Just really getting these texts, this word just as big as possible. I personally like to put text on my thumbnails. Sometimes I don't, obviously, if it's like going to take away from the thumbnail, if there's no place for the word to actually fit in. But I think it's nice to have the word on there. Just dropped a bump map onto my title here. Bump map is something you'll find in Sunny Vegas. So you're going to go to the video FX panel. Then you're going to go to bump map, and then you're going to choose the upper right glow one. That's always the best one. And then moving this dot around is going to decide like where the light is. So as you get closer, it creates this gradient. I don't like the gradient to be hard at all. I like to be very light. So just the edges of the text are just slightly darker than the inside. And it creates like sort of a three-dimensional look. It's just slightly different than normal flat text. That's like really all there is to it. It's nothing like crazy special here. Like I said, though, detail is everything, and subconsciously people pick up things that they don't even realize they're picking up. So I think I'm too red here. It just feels odd. So I'm taking at least a little bit of the red out. You can even see the difference right there. Yeah, it looks really good with the red kind of out. And then I'm going to just zoom this in ever so slightly more. My computer is really cranking. We've got one program rendering footage. We've got one program making a thumbnail. And we've got one program that's running all the broadcasting stuff that you guys are watching this on. Oops. I'm going all over the place to my edit. Please don't freeze on me. There you go. I just cropped it in a little bit more because I wanted my tricep and back and stuff to be a little bit more visible. Because do notice that when you are editing a thumbnail, it is going to be about this big most of the time. And then probably this big some of the other times. And then it'll be about this big for other times. But it has to be readable even at the smallest, you have to be able to see muscles and stuff like that. So you know, oh, this is about muscles or something. Or, oh, this is about Hercules or whatever the text is. We're here for you, bro. You're the reason I started vegan bodybuilding. That is what's dog. Thank you for being here for me. I appreciate that. And that's dope that you're doing vegan bodybuilding. Like, not a lot of people are ballsy enough to do that. So that's really badass, actually. Is editing a necessary evil for you, or do you enjoy it sometimes? I grew up on editing. I am the man who makes my own videos. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are famous or whatever on YouTube that don't make their own fucking videos, and I think it sucks. It would be like so lame for me to show up some building, do whatever the action is, have someone else film me, and then not even film myself. Have someone else film me, and then have someone else produce a whole video. Like, yeah, it's me. Yeah, I said the things. Yeah, it's me in the video. But it ain't me. I didn't produce it. It's not my project. It's me in someone's project. So it's like Steven's video of Brian. It's Steven's perception of Brian, where I like being the content and the creator. So it's Brian's perception of Brian and what Brian wanted to show you in Brian's content. And I've done it for years and years. And what I am is a cinematographer. So like I edit for CT and I do a bunch of other stuff. Music videos and things like that. So it's like what I actually am passionate about. It mixes my job with my passion, which is production. So yeah, I actually love it. Don't you edit other people's videos? I do. Sometimes I have people send me videos that they've recorded, but most of the time I show up and record it and then also edit it. So that would be CT. Brian, do you know who the living man is? I don't. Nope, no idea. Who is it? I want to know. I want to know, yeah, girl, I want to know. All right, let me show you guys my description list here. All right. So what I do is I have a list already written up of my description, my title, and my tags. So then I can just edit this form and create all those things without having to like write it all up every single time, because you would want to kill yourself. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a FaceTime from the Lady Pants. I think I might actually stop the stream pretty soon. Hold on. I got a big zit on my lip, yo. I swear it's really bad. I'm looking at it right now, and it does not look good. All right, yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's the main video is at 52% rendering. I've made the thumbnail now. You guys have seen the thumbnail. And I'm about to write up the description and stuff like that. So it doesn't really need that much. There's not much else to show you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you like figured this out. Like, I hope this helped you like figure out some things about editing and stuff. Hopefully it gave you some ideas. And if not, then hopefully you just enjoyed listening and watching and being a part of this and stuff. So I appreciate it. I love you all. And I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys soon. I'll be in Texas very soon. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video. If this helped you in any way, please consider donating to the Patreon. It's a good way to help me get new equipment, do all sorts of good stuff. So check it out, patreon.com/Brian Turner. Other than that, I love you all. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next edit here on the second channel. Feeling that it didn't stop broadcasting. You bastard! What are you doing to me? Why are you not stopping